Hi peeps, it's been a while since I did a fragrance review, so I thought I'd dig one out and give you my 2 pennies worth. The fragrance that we're going to be talking about today is the one you see in front of you. It is Coach Platinum from the House of Coach. Now, this fragrance was released in the summer of 2018 and it's a flanker to Coach by Coach, which came out the year earlier. This one is a very fruity, very light summery fragrance, with one of the key notes being pineapple. What can we really say about it? Well, for me, it's similar in many respects to Y Parfum by Yves Saint Laurent. They don't smell the same, but they have the same sort of summery, light, fruity vibe. And it's very good for the warm weather, as you would imagine. Some people have suggested, that I've seen online, that this has some similarities to Dylan Blue by Versace, but with that pineapple note added to it. And yeah, you can kind of get what they're talking about. But for me, this is a little bit lighter than Dylan Blue, a little bit sweeter, and probably not as in your face. I think Dylan Blue for a summer fragrance is quite out there, it's quite strong. This is a little bit more subtle, I think would be the term that we would use in this case. It's a very good scent, it's very nice. I don't think it's going to blow your socks off in any way, shape or form. But if you don't already own it and you don't already own a collection of summer fragrances like I do, then it's certainly one to add to your collection. The perfumer of this fragrance is a guy called Bruno Jovanovic. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Not a guy famous for any real sort of classics, but he did produce Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch, the more recent Excess and Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne, and he did the original Coach for Men, which, as we said before, this fragrance is a flanker of. Just going to cover off the main notes as well. So the top notes are black pepper, pineapple and juniper berries. In the middle we have sage, geranium, cashmeran, which is a fragrance note used quite heavily in Youp Wow off the top of my head. And then in the base of this fragrance we've got patchouli, which isn't particularly strong in this fragrance, certainly not as strong as it is in something like Acqua di Gio Profumo. You don't really notice patchouli in this, in my opinion. Another base note of this is leather, vanilla, which you do get hints of, and sandalwood, which is probably more prominent other than the pineapple in the top that we mentioned earlier. Anyway, as I said, this is a decent fragrance, if not mind-blowing. Projection is moderate, longevity I would also say is moderate as well. I would put both of those areas in the 7 out of 10 category. In terms of value though, pretty decent. You can pick this up for relatively inexpensively. I would say 50ml would cost you probably 40 odd pounds, 60ml probably only 50 odd pounds. So not, 100ml probably only 50 odd pounds. So not overly expensive and a very nice fragrance for the warmer weather. Thank you for watching.